Staff shortages continue to be a problem in North Alabama, and it's really impacting schools. Wave 31's Xavier Wary spoke with the superintendent whose system transitioned to remote learning. Xavier, how many staff members did they have out?
Hey Marie, the superintendent of Muscle Shoals City Schools told me he would have had 60 employees away from work had they not made the transition, and that number was so huge that he says that the quality of an in-person education would have greatly suffered.
We strive to stay in person as long as we can, and we feel like we stayed in session as long as we could.
Muscle Shoals City School Superintendent Chad Holden says in-person is the most ideal method for learning, but staff shortages of 60 employees forced them to go remote.
What we saw last week is that even in-person learning was being negatively impacted.
That decision can sometimes put a strain on parents, but with Colbert County's COVID-positive cases at an all-time high, Holden says some parents have thanked him for the decision to go remote.
It actually made some parents feel better that we were going to do this week, despite the fact that there are challenges with remote learning.
Holden spoke on some of those challenges he sees children face.
We know there's social and emotional aspects to all this too, and that's one thing that's lacking when you go strictly virtual and you don't have live class interaction.
He says he understands the sense of loneliness students may feel, but he assures them that they are not by themselves.
They just need to realize that our teachers are still available to them. You know, they are an email or a phone call away.
Now, Holden continued that he and school officials are going to continue to be here for students who may need additional help during these times, as well as parents who may need additional assistance during this remote learning time. But for now, reporting live, Xavier Wary, Wave 31 News.
Thank you, Xavier. Now, Dr. Holden said the plan is for Muscle Shoals City Schools to return to in-person learning on Monday. Today, we learned Madison County made the decision to remain remote for the rest of the month.